Most high-ticket closers are broke. 15K a month is no fucking money. In my second month closing, I made $20,000 in commission. Within 17 months, I had my first $100,000 commission month and was able to live the life of my dreams. Then I trained Alex Hormozi's gym launch sales team. Within 8 weeks, they had their highest close rate in over a year. Word spread quickly, with hundreds of high-ticket closers wanting to know my secrets.
Except I wasn't interested in sharing them with just any closer. Only those who wanted to become unicorn closers. And here is what happened.
Nicole made $116,000 in commission for October. Skylar took home $105,000 in commission in a month. Jacob earned $111,000 in commission in 1 month. Closer X secured $106,000 in June. Justin, a setter, made $40,000 in commission in a single month.
What's the secret? They ditched the script and learned scriptless selling. I'll explain what that is in just a moment, but first, you need to know where this method came from. In 2020, I was working 3 jobs and earning a whopping £1,500 per month. Knowing it was time to make a change, I started spending everything I earned on books and courses in an attempt to break free. But I wasn't able to read my way out of it, and turned to drugs and partying to numb the pain of not going anywhere in life. Then one day, a course I bought sent out an email. They were hiring customer service reps to answer support tickets. I applied for the job, not because of the money, but because the founders were 0.0001% businessmen, and this allowed me to take 1 step closer to them. I got the position, and 8 months later, working 4 jobs, no more drugs or partying, waking up daily at 5:30 a.m. and working my ass off to prove myself to the founders, I got a phone call from the boss asking me if I wanted to learn sales. I said yes, and he connected me to his business partner who handled the sales department, and this was when I met the underground mentor. 8 weeks later, I'd made $20,000 in commission during my second month, and I took my dad and his wife out for dinner to celebrate. The bill was well under $100, but at the time, that was a big deal for me. Over the following year, my world turned upside down as the underground mentor took me deeper down the rabbit hole of scriptless selling. 17 months into my journey, I hit my first $100,000 commission month. I was now able to live the life that was previously a pipe dream. Because I reached that mountaintop so quickly, with no previous sales experience, closers and 8-figure business owners started reaching out, asking me to teach them what I was doing. To handle the demand, I started the Unicorn Closer Mastermind. But before I show you what's inside, you first have to know what a unicorn closer is. A unicorn closer is in the top 0.0001% of closers. They don't use a script or memorize word tracks and make at least $30,000 per month in commission, but oftentimes much more. A unicorn closer isn't aiming to make 10K per month and have location freedom. If that's what you're after, you are watching the wrong video. Unicorn closers use self-actualized scriptless selling to become more and sell more simultaneously. Now, I'm going to show you what unicorn closers have access to that allows them to make more money than you and have more fun doing it. The Launchpad is my proprietary training on mastering the internal skills to become a unicorn closer. It's the same exact system I took Alex Hormozi's gym launch sales team through. There are 8 phases, and after you have implemented them, it is impossible to approach a sales call the same way ever again. For many, that happens after the first phase when they have implemented my patented pre-call checklist. Valentine used it and went 3 for 3 for the day on the offers he made. Harrison used it during his very first week to beat his personal closing record. Pre-call checklist blown away is an understatement. Another core component of the Launchpad is my 4 pillars training, which shows you how to structure a high-ticket sales call from beginning to end. You can have this implemented in a matter of days and have it work like a knife through butter like it did for Ben to close more sales. The Launchpad is my foundational training, and implementing a few of the phases can change the entire game for you. Case in point, Jonathan had only completed the first 3 phases and increased his close rate to 53%. Launchpad, check. Now it's time to learn scriptless selling. This is where I show you how to ditch the script and have a real conversation that leaves prospects who are a fit choosing to move forward. You'll know precisely what to do from the first second of the call all the way to the end when the prospect has paid in full and thanked you for taking their money. Closed 4 out of my last 5 deals, 46% close rate this week. Scriptless close number 3 for the week on 4 calls booked. 4 out of 5 closed. Scriptless closing is GOATed. First 3 scriptless calls, 1 close and 2 deposits. No objections. My first 12.5K PIF in 25 minutes. Scriptless discovery. Sold first booked call off ad, scriptless. 25K sale, 33x ROAS. You'll also have access to my personal call reviews, so you can witness the progression of going from a 20K per month closer to a 100K plus, allowing you to internalize the strategies you'll need to accomplish this for yourself. Each week, I personally host a group call, 3 to 5 hours in length. We roleplay, conduct call reviews, and hold live Q&As. Members have said the group call alone is worth the entire investment to access the mastermind. What I'm going to share with you next is priceless. Inside the mastermind, you'll have access to my underground mentor, the one responsible for teaching me the sales secrets you'll be learning. He doesn't exist anywhere online, and I had to give up a large equity stake in my company to get him to agree to co-lead the mastermind. You'll have access to me as your mentor, but also the mentor's mentor. Inside the community are his world-famous 10 commandments, mind-blowing golden rants, and earth-shattering cool reviews he's done exclusively for students of the Unicorn Closer Mastermind. And one day, you may be able to add your name to the list of closers who got a cool review from him too. This is an extremely active community housed inside school where you can post questions to get direct feedback from myself and the underground mentor. Now, before you get too excited, I've got some bad news. This mastermind likely isn't for you. First, it isn't for job seekers looking to get into high-ticket sales. Second, it's expensive to join, which will weed out 99% of people watching this video. And that's by design. This isn't a mass market mastermind with a mass market price. It doesn't go on sale, and I don't offer specials. Likewise, it isn't a course. It is a private members-only club, and the only way you can access myself or my underground mentor. When you find out the investment, you are likely to gulp, and it will lead brokies to say, out of my budget. Except if you are someone who knows how much money you are flushing down the toilet by not earning 30K or more per month, you will instantly understand why the tuition to enter is what it is. But I'm not here to convince you of that. If you need to be convinced, you are not a fit. Likewise, I don't offer refunds at any time for any reason. But I do offer a guarantee. I guarantee that you will make significantly less money by not joining my mastermind. Every day you wait to join, you are poorer because of it. How do I know? Check this out. I joined a week and a half ago, and this week collected $78,000 cash and generated $102,000 in revenue. Day one of being here, I collected $10,000 today. 2 25K deals closed the day after joining. Month one paid off in under 48 hours. First week in the mastermind, 8 calls, 7 offers, 6 closes, $37,000 generated, and $3,000 in commissions. Did you hear that? That's more commission down the toilet until you do something about it. Question: how many more people are you going to let down before you get your act together? How many more prospects are you not going to close because of your lack of skills who could have been served by what you sell? Staying at your current level is not only unethical, but fucking selfish, and your bank account is pissed off. But unicorn closers do what they do for more than just dollar signs. It's hard to put into words the surge of positivity I've felt these past few days. I've been at peace, and it's completely changed how I approach my calls. I'm happier, more caring, and genuinely eager to connect with prospects. This shift hasn't just impacted my professional life, but also my personal life. You're making me love closing. First week on a new offer, taken 4 calls and 2 closes. I was overwhelmed with a sense of, this is too good to be true. I started ditching the script, and the last week's calls have been mind-blowing for me. So that's it. If you want to join the mastermind that other trainers are attempting to copy so that you can profit from closing more sales, having more fun, and serving more prospects, then click the link below to join right now. How you show up when it's time to make a decision is how your prospects will show up when it's time for them to make a decision. So how are you going to choose to show up right now? Are you gonna think about it? If so, enjoy attracting prospects who tell you the same exact thing. If you want to hesitate, you have my blessing. But don't hate the player, hate the game when your offer owner reaches out to me to replace you with one of my unicorn closers.